How Toyota started, grew, and became successful. In 1937, Sakiichi Toyoda established the Toyota Motor Corporation, popularly known as Toyota. Toyota is a Japanese multinational vehicle manufacturer and second largest vehicle manufacturer in the world. How it all began. Toyota started as a division of Toyota Automatic Loom. Sakiichi Toyoda created Toyota Automatic Loom in 1933. He built the company on the premise of making textile looming easier and more productive. This proved successful, and after getting a patent for his looming machine, Sakiichi began earning enough money to be able to concentrate on other ventures. After spending time researching and experimenting with car engines, Kiichiro Toyoda collected 1 million yen from his father, Sakiichi, to begin a spin-off division of his father's looming company. Rather than textiles, this division would only manufacture automobiles. Kiichiro achieved success with the creation of his first prototype model, AA, in 1932. The first production cars rolled out in 1935, resembling Chevrolet and Dodge Power Wagon. In September 1936, the new division ran a public competition to create a new logo. Out of the 27,000 entries, the winning entry chosen was the one with the 3 Japanese katakana letters for Toyoda in a circle. The family name Toyoda was a kanji word meaning fertile rice paddies. It changed to Toyota, a katakana word which was written with 8 brush strokes because the number 8 was a lucky number signifying wealth and fortune in East Asian culture, and to prevent the company from being associated with old-fashioned farming. The company was then registered as Toyota Motor Company in 1937. During World War II, Toyota focused solely on the production of simple military trucks at the request of the Imperial Japanese Army due to severe shortages of military vehicles at the time. In response to this, there was to be a scheduled bombing of Toyota factories in Aichi, but fortunately for the company, the war ended before it could happen. After the end of World War II in 1949, the Japanese economy underwent serious depression, which pushed Toyota to the brink of bankruptcy. But they were saved by loans from an array of banks whose conditions for the loans were the establishment of independent sales operations and the weeding out of excess labor force. By June 1950, the company was on the verge of shutting down, and as per the agreement with the banks, the management issued an order for the elimination of excess workforce. Toyota workers went on strike due to the layoffs and reduction in wages. This strike continued for 2 months. It was eventually resolved by an agreement that consisted of layoffs, reduced wages, and the resignation of Kiichiro, the president at the time. Taizo Ishida took over from Kiichiro as the chief executive of the company. During this period, the Korean War ensued, and the company was revived by an order of 5,000 vehicles from the United States military. Ishida was credited for his concentration on investment in equipment, such as the construction of the Motomachi plant in 1959 that granted the Toyota company a definite lead over Nissan. It was also at this point that only 300 trucks were sold in the West because Toyota engineers had those cars built for Japanese roads instead of American roads. This led to the development of Toyota's QC quality control, where they refined the process that led to the defects in the car instead of patching and fixing those defects. Later that year, a separate sales company, Toyota Motor Sales Corporation, was launched. How Toyota grew. In 1957, Toyota entered the American market with Toyopet crowns. Americans did not accept the name Toyopet due to its resemblance to toys and pets, and in 1964, a 25% tax was placed on imported light trucks. In response to this, Toyota Motor Company, Nissan Motors Corporation, and the Honda Motors Corporation began building outlets in the United States. The Toyota Company continued to expand with the establishment of a research and development facility. Toyota launched a base in Thailand. It was also at this time that Toyota first collaborated with Hino Motors and Daihatsu. In 1963, the very first Toyota was built outside of Japan in Melbourne, Australia. And between 1963 until 1965, Australia remained Toyota's biggest export market. In 1966, Toyota released their cars on a global stage and established a worldwide presence. It was at this time that the popular Toyota Corolla was released. The Toyota Corolla became one of the most popular and best-selling cars in the world by 1980, when the company had exported its 1 millionth unit. In 1973, oil crisis from US involvement in the Yom Kippur War propelled the need for small cars rather than bigger cars, an opportunity that Toyota seized before other companies could realize, resulting in Toyota overtaking them all not just in size, but also in the superiority of achieving better fuel efficiency and quality for its vehicles. Toyota Motor Company and Toyota Motor Sales merged in 1982 to become Toyota Motor Corporation. 2 years later, Toyota entered a joint venture with General Motors called New United Motor Manufacturing Incorporated, with an automobile manufacturing plant in Fremont, California. It is presently the site of Tesla Incorporated. Toyota launched the Lexus in 1989. In October 1989, Toyota introduced a new worldwide logo to celebrate the 50th year anniversary of the company and differentiate it from the newly released Lexus brand. The logo was first used on the 1989 Toyota Celsa and quickly gained worldwide recognition. The three ovals in the new logo combined to form the letter T, which stood for Toyota. The overlapping of the two ovals inside the larger oval represented the mutually beneficial relationship and trust between the customer and the company, while the larger oval surrounding both of these inner ovals represented the global expansion of Toyota's technology and unlimited potential for the future. Due to the success of Toyota Team Europe, Toyota Motor Europe Marketing and Manufacturing was established to help market the vehicles in the continent. 2 years later, TMUK launched in the United Kingdom as Toyota cars were getting more popular among British drivers. In 2002, after producing in France for 2 years, Toyota entered a joint venture with Peugeot and Citroën. In 2003, a youth-oriented type of car, the Scion, was launched. In 2007, the Tundra was named Truck of the Year. And in 2007, Toyota Camry was named Car of the Year by Motor Trend. In 2012, Toyota produced its 200 millionth vehicle, and as of July 2014, Toyota was the largest listed company in Japan by market capitalization. On February 10, 2014, it was announced that manufacturing will end in Australia in 2017 due to the fluctuations in the Australian dollar that made export impossible and because of high competition in a small local market. The head offices in Melbourne and Altona were to be retained and used for other purposes. As a result, the staff in Australia reduced from 3,900 to 1,300. In March 2015, Toyota announced that $1 billion will be invested in artificial intelligence and robotics, and on August 27, 2018, it was announced that Toyota invested $500 million in Uber. Where they are now. By 2017, 80 years after its inception, Toyota's workforce had increased to consist of 364,445 employees worldwide. Toyota is now the world's second largest automotive manufacturer and is the first automobile manufacturer to produce more than 10 million vehicles per year since 2012. Presently, Toyota is the sixth largest company in the world by revenue. Toyota operates with its headquarters in Toyota City, Aichi, Japan, and Akio Toyoda is the current president. As at 2018, Toyota worth $236 billion and is one of the most successful companies in the world.
Thank you for watching our videos. We'd like to give you another interesting video for you to enjoy next. But before then, our team will be very happy if you can like this video and share it with your friends on social media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Look at your screen now to see 2 other videos we handpicked for you to enjoy next. We love you.